proteins, vegetables, carbohydrates. It's a complete balanced meal, and it tastes really good because it has different tastes all combined together. Hi and what's up guys, my name is Lizzie and I'm back again with another video. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly consider hitting that subscribe button, and if you have subscribed, thank you very much. So today I want to take you through a recipe and I hope you will like it. I hope you will like something. Personally, I love this recipe because it gives me different tastes, in one meal. So stay tuned and watch till the end. Let's get to it.
Ingredients consist of tomatoes, dhania, a clove of garlic, the indomie noodles, because that's what we are gonna cook today. We need some sausages depending on your preference, some eggs, soy sauce if you're a fan of soy sauce, salt to taste, hot water, and some cooking oil. Yeah, so we fry the onions first. Well, for me, I don't like my onions too cooked. I'd rather have them half cooked. So as usual, fry the onions first, then add the garlic. Also, the garlic amount depends on your taste, what you prefer. If you like too much garlic, that's okay, you can go ahead. Yeah, so after the garlic is added, just make sure it cooks well before adding anything else. Once the onions and the garlic are cooked, you can add your tomatoes. Again, the number of tomatoes depend on your taste and preference. So once they are all well cooked, I opened up the noodles one by one. I'm making several because of course it's not a meal for one. Okay, so the number depends also on the number of people that you're gonna cook for. So each noodle comes with its own spice, which has chilies also. The next thing I'm working on is my eggs. So I chose 3 eggs. Again, it depends with the number of eggs that you want. If you're allergic to eggs, you don't have to do eggs. Yeah, so in this case, I have to beat my eggs until they're uniformly blended. Then I will add my tomato onion paste to some of it, just a bit of it to the eggs, because I want to cook the eggs separately. Then again, blend them really good. Add a pinch of salt to taste. Again, salt also depends on your taste. After my eggs are all mixed really good, the next step is to get the sausages cooked. And in this case, I'm just doing a shallow fry. You can deep fry or smoke if you want. And once I'm done shallow frying my sausages, I'm just chopping them into some sizable pieces. The size of pieces that you wanna chop depends on your preference. You can make it into cubes, you can make it into rings. It depends with your preference. I mean, they look so yummy. I feel like I should start eating them right now, but no. So back to our tomato paste, we add the hot water. Remember the hot water we said we needed as part of the ingredients here. So we add the hot water on our tomato paste and add the indomie noodles. Because they are a bit stiff and compacted, we leave them to soften a bit before turning them. So we put them and leave them to soften. In the meantime, let's multitask by frying our eggs. So this is how I'm frying my eggs. I want them to be like small round balls. So I want to be mixing them all through until they are all cooked. Because if I leave them like that, it will form, it will be like one large piece, but I don't want it to be like that. So I'm gonna mix them continuously until it's well cooked like this. As in, you can see the way it looks. That's exactly what I need, because I need them to spread all over the noodles. My noodles are cooking really good. They are all soft and I'm mixing them right now. So I'm just turning them for about 5 minutes and they are ready. So on to the next thing. I'm gonna add my sausages to my noodles. Mix them really well and allow them to cook for a few seconds. In the meantime, my eggs are cooking really nicely, and I'll just allow the noodles to cook for a little bit as I turn them carefully so that I don't break them, because I need them whole. So at this point, this sauce that comes with the noodles, I'm gonna use just 2 sachets. I don't want too much of it, so I'm gonna pour some warm water and dissolve it, and then after dissolving it into the warm water, pour it into the noodle and mix them really well. Ensure that it is evenly distributed. You can use more or less sauce depending on your taste buds. So let's mix and see how our sauce will taste. I can't wait to eat this meal. It's already looking so yummy. Yes! You can see how gentle I am while turning the noodles, because I don't want them to break. Have to be very careful, and at the same time I don't want them to overcook or to stick on the pan. So you have to be really careful with the temperature you're using, the kind of spoon you're using to turn them, and also the way you turn them also matters. Time for the eggs. We are adding our eggs right now. Again, this is optional. If you want, you add the eggs. If you don't want, don't have to do it. For me, it's the thrill of the different tastes that all these things bring in one dish. But I promise you, this is really good because I really love this recipe. If you're a fan of soy sauce, this is your time. Just a little drops of soy sauce. Again, depends on your taste. But you don't have to add soy sauce. But for my recipe, soy sauce makes everything taste better. Finally, the dania. We are done. When you add dania to a meal, you just know that we are done. We are done cooking. Our meal is ready. It's very much ready. How simple was that? In just 10 minutes, and you have a whole interesting recipe on your fingertips. Warming up some stew for me. This make it even way better. You can do it with a stew of your choice, or you can also do it without stew, because it has everything inside, everything that you need, the proteins, the vitamins, the carbohydrates. I mean, it's a wholesome meal. Then top it with some stew. What else would you need in a dish? You can see how it looks yummy. It looks so yummy. Can't wait to eat. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's a very simple recipe that you can just do at home anytime.
I'm done. Here is our food. That is how it looks. As I said earlier, I love this particular recipe because it gives you several different tastes in one meal. Yeah, and it looks so yummy. wish you would try this out with me. So let's see how it tastes. We have some vegetables, we have carbohydrates, we have proteins. Yeah, so it's a balanced meal and it tastes really good. Guys, try this recipe. I promise you, you will enjoy it. It is super cool. Thank you for watching till this very end. I hope you learned something. I hope you will try this recipe. Trust me, you will not regret it. Yeah, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. Bye. Let me go finish my food.